Yo, what's up everybody? It's your man MKBHD here. And today, we're diving deep into something nobody wants to see. The blue screen of death. You know it, you hate it, it's that sudden stop sign in your Windows experience. 1 minute you're working or gaming, the next, BAM! Blue screen with white text. But what is it really? Why does it happen? And most importantly, how do you fix it?
Don't worry, we're going to break it all down. No tech jargon required. This isn't just some random error message. The BSOD is a critical system failure. Your computer basically hits the panic button and shuts down to prevent further damage. It's like a safety mechanism, even if it feels like an annoyance. We're going to talk about what causes these crashes, from bad hardware to software glitches. By the end of this, you'll be a BSOD pro, ready to diagnose and even prevent these digital disasters. Let's get into it.
Believe it or not, the BSOD has been around for a while. It all started back in the day with early versions of Windows, like Windows 1.0. Back then, it was pretty basic.
As Windows evolved, so did the blue screen. Windows 95 and 98 brought more information to the BSOD, like error codes. This helped tech folks figure out what went wrong.
Windows XP tried to make things a bit friendlier, with a slightly less intimidating blue screen, but it was still a clear sign something was up. Fast forward to today, and the BSOD in Windows 10 and 11 has gotten a bit of a makeover. It's still blue, but with a sad face emoticon. They even added QR codes for easier troubleshooting, but hey, a BSOD by any other color is still a pain. Let's talk about what triggers these things.
Alright, so what causes the dreaded BSOD? It's usually one of two things: hardware problems or software issues. Think of it like this. Hardware is the physical stuff in your computer, like the RAM and hard drive. Software is the stuff that makes it go, like Windows itself and all your apps.
Hardware problems can be things like a failing hard drive, a faulty RAM stick, or even overheating. When these components act up, it can cause the whole system to crash. Software issues are a bit trickier. They can be caused by corrupted system files, bad drivers, those little pieces of software that let your computer talk to hardware, or even viruses. Basically, anything that messes with the core workings of your computer can lead to a BSOD. But don't worry, we'll get into specific examples next.
Section 4, Hardware, the physical culprits. Let's talk hardware first. One of the most common culprits of a BSOD is a failing hard drive.
Think of your hard drive as your computer's long-term memory. It stores all your files, operating system, and more. When a hard drive starts to go bad, it can cause all sorts of problems, including the dreaded BSOD.
Another hardware issue that can cause BSODs is faulty RAM. RAM is your computer's short-term memory. If a RAM stick is going bad, it can cause data corruption and system instability, leading to a BSOD.
And of course, we can't forget about overheating. If your computer gets too hot, it can cause components to malfunction, triggering a BSOD.
Section 5. Software, the code red zone. Now, let's move on to software issues. One of the most common software-related causes of a BSOD is driver problems.
Drivers are like translators that allow your operating system to communicate with your hardware. When a driver is outdated, corrupted, or incompatible, it can cause all sorts of problems, including system crashes. You might see a BSOD after installing new hardware or updating your operating system.
Another software issue that can cause BSODs is corrupted system files. These are files that are essential for your operating system to run properly. System files can become corrupted for a variety of reasons, such as a virus infection, a bad software installation, or even a sudden power outage. If your system files are corrupted, it can lead to all sorts of problems, including the dreaded BSOD.
And of course, we can't forget about viruses and malware. These malicious programs can wreak havoc on your computer, including corrupting system files, installing rogue drivers, and generally making your life miserable. A severe virus infection can definitely lead to a BSOD.
Section 6. Troubleshooting and prevention, staying BSOD-free. Alright, so you've been hit with a BSOD. Now what? First things first, don't panic. There are a few things you can try to troubleshoot and fix the issue.
If you recently installed new hardware or software, try uninstalling it. You can also try booting into safe mode. If you're still getting BSODs, run a system file checker or use Windows troubleshooting tools.
To prevent BSODs, keep your drivers up to date and avoid untrusted software. Ensure your computer has adequate cooling and hardware is in good order. By understanding and preventing BSODs, you can keep your system running smoothly. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.